जय श्रीमन्नारायण, जय जय श्रीमन्नारायण, जय 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 श्रीमन्नारायण। Srimate Ramanujaya Namaha. I welcome you all in the 55th part of our ongoing Gita lessons. And the design over Narayan Yantra had been completed and you can be availed by it. For that you need to go to the description. The total structure mantra had been declared here and now we had designed the yantra here after a long research time. Along with it, we are having this 108 Dividesham calendar completed, so you can join us and in spreading the message about the 108 Dividesham. This calendar would be provided before 1st of January 2025, and it could be a very spiritual religious gift to the young generation so that they could get availed with the knowledge related to the 108 Dividesham. They have temples related to Bhagwan Sriman Narayan all over India. Today was Utpanna Ekadashi and we did a lot of fruit seva with very big satisfaction, and thanks to Srimati Arpana Kumari and Shriman Ajay from Visakhapatnam who sponsored this fruit seva in Vrindavan. You can also join us in this great mission, and for all these things you need to get to the description box below and join us in the different missions which we are working on. Now we shall be starting the 24th mantra. Avyaktam vyaktimapannam manyante mama buddhaya param bhavamajananto mama vyayam anuttamam. What Bhashyakar is saying, Sarvaihi karmabhi aradhya aham sarveshwara. I am the Sarveshwar who is to be worshipped by all the duties, all the actions in this world. And what are the different qualities of the Sarveshwar is that Vang Manasa Parichedya Swarupa Swabhava. The form of Brahma and the behavior of Brahma is that it can't be attained or understood by words or by mana, imaginary mind. Paramakarunyat ashrit vatsalyat cha sarva samashrayaniyatvaya ajahat swabhava eva vasudeva sunu avatirna iti. Paramakarunyat, due to the great practice of kindness, benevolence, ashrit vatsalyat, with a great heart to provide abode, provide shelter to all beings of this world. And in this way, along with these behavior, I have taken birth in the form of son of Vasudeva. Mama evam param bhavam avyayam anuttamam ajanantah. One, that what are my great qualities? That I am avyayam. I never gets degraded. I never gets destroyed. Anuttamam, I am uncomparable. Ajananta, without knowing these characteristics, what some persons start thinking? They think that Prakrit Raj Sunu Samanam Ita Purvam Anabhivyaktam Idanim Karmavashad Janma Vishesham Prapya Vyaktim Apannam Praptam Mam Abuddhayo Manyante. Foolish persons understand me or thinks about me that I am a son of a king in this birth, and this has happened due to the actions which I had performed in the past births. In that way, they relate my incarnation with the different births which I had taken earlier, and in this way they think me like that of the common beings present in this world. Atomam nashrayante. In that way, they think me to be similar to them, and thus they don't take shelter to me. Na karmabhi aradhayanti. Neither they worship me by the karmas. Kuta evam na prakashyate iti atra. Why so that persons in this world fail to understand them? Bhagavan is providing lecture on this thing in the next mantra. Let's see what Bhagavan is saying in the 25th mantra. Naham का सर्वस्य योग माया समावृतः। आप बोल तो सकते हैं, बोलिए। नाहम प्रकाशः सर्वस्य योग माया समावृतः मूढ़ोयम नाभिजानाति लोको मामजमव्ययम्। What Bhashyakar is explaining about this thing is क्षेत्रज्ञ साधारण मनुष्यत्वादि संस्थान योगाख्य मायया समावृतः अहम न सर्वस्य प्रकाश। Due to the effect of yoga maya, it is said that there are the different forms of manushyatva, different forms of human being, or either it be demigods, either that be of any birds. I am really present in within them, but due to the effect of yoga maya, they don't. Aham na sarvasya prakasha. I am not visible to everybody easily. मयि मनुष्यत्वादि संस्थान दर्शन मात्रेण मूढ़ा अयम लोको माम. What मूढ़ा means? What the foolish persons, those who have been brainwashed by the materialistic world, what they think that they resemble me like that of the being of the manushya, means they accept me in the form of that manushya, human being, in the form of the demigods, or in the form of that the birds or reptilia where they find me. But who am I in reality? What's the importance of me, or what are my qualities? Ati vaivindra karmanam ati suryagni tejasam ublabhyamanam api. That I am able to perform much more actions than that of the Vayu Pavan Devta or that of the Indra Devta. I am also able to perform much more than that of the sun or that of the Agni. I am much more sparkling, energetic than that of both of the sun and the fire. Ublabhyamanam api. In this way, having these all qualities, I am present in before the common persons in this world. But अजम अव्ययम निखिल जगदेक कारणम सर्वेश्वरम माम सर्व समाश्रयणीयत्वाय मनुष्यत्व संस्थानम आस्थितम न विजानाति. But they fail to understand or accept me that I have taken birth in the form of manushyattva sansthanam, in the form of human being, in the form of a son of Vasudev, only to provide shelter to those who want shelter to me, to provide surrender to the persons who need surrenderance. In reality, I am the cause of all this total world, and I am the Swami, I am the boss of all the total world too. But they fail to understand or accept this real meaning about me. Now let's see what is present in the 26th mantra. Vedaham samatitani vartamanani charjuna भविष्याणि च भूतानि माम तु वेदना कश्चन. Now Bhashyakar is saying atitani vartamanani anagataनि च सर्वाणि भूतानि अहम वेद जानामि माम तु वेदना कश्चन. Now the thing is that why persons fail to know about Bhagavan? Bhagavan is saying that I am able to know about the different births which any person has taken, the present birth and the birth which he would be taking in future. But nobody is knowing about anything about me. Maya anusandhiya maneshu kalatraya vartishu bhuteshu mam. I am always in the practice of making research, or you can say I am always looking over that every being present in this world in all the three kala, present, past and future. I am always having a look over all the beings. But evam vidam vasudevam sarva samashrayaniteya avatiranam viditva. But what I am, that I am who is providing shelter to all, and in this way I have taken birth in the form of son of Vasudeva only to provide shelter to everybody. Mam ev samashrayam nakachit uplabhyati ityartha. But no one is really knowing about this truth, they can't understand this truth. Ato jnani sudurlabh eva. Thus, the jnani persons, the acknowledged persons who are able to understand about me are very rare to be found about in this world. Now let's see what Bhagavan is saying in the next mantra, 27th mantra. बोलिए, इच्छा द्वेष समुत्थेन द्वंद्व मोहेन भारत सर्वभूतानि सम्मोहं सर्गे यान्ति परन्तप तथा ही इच्छा द्वेषाभ्याम समुत्थेन शीतोष्णादि द्वंद्वाख्येन मोहेन सर्वभूतानि सर्गे जन्मकाल एव सम्मोहम यान्ति. Why people fails to understand the significance, importance and behavior of Bhagavan? The cause is being announced here. There are behavior having dualship, means they have opposite things available there. Antonyms available there, means ichha, the desire, and dvesh, hatred, or cold or warm. These all dual characterized qualities present in this world. They come and get attached as soon as that being gets birth in this world. Eva sammoham yanti, and that's why they get confused in this total world, in this real world. Bhashikar is saying, etat uktam bhavati gunamayeshu sukha dukkhadi dvandveshu purva janmani yadvishayo ichha dveshau raga dveshau abhyastau tadavasanaya punarapi janma kala eva. It is said that what that being, that Atma had practiced in the different bodies, in the different past births, either it be all having the dual characterized qualities like that of the cold or warmth or happiness or sorrows, or you can say whatever. Ichha dvesh means desires and hatred and love and hate. All these, whatever he had practiced, they all, due to the continued practice of such things, whenever this janma, this birth is benefited to him, whenever he attains this birth, what happens? Tadeva dvandvakyam ichha dvesa vishayattvena samupasitam bhutana mohanam bhavati tena mohena sarabhutani sammoham yanti. Due to the effect of those actions from past births, in this birth, he again gets indulged in such activities like that of the desires and hatred. And in this way, he gets confused in this world, that is, he attains sammoham. He fails to attain the real decision how about the lifestyle. Now let's see. Tad vishayecha dvesha swabhavani bhavanti. And thus he is getting indulged in that pleasure and hatred condition about the other different materials of this world. Namat sanslesha viyoga sukha dukkha swabhavani. But he is never getting pleasure with my attachment, and neither he feels sorrows with my detachment. You're getting my point? My means he never gets affected by the joining with that Paramatma and gets pleasure in that condition, neither nor he feels sorrow when gets away from Bhagavan. ज्ञानी तो मत संश्लेष वियोग एक सुख दुख स्वभाव न तत् स्वभावम किमपि भूतम जायते इति. What is in the case of jnani? That in the case of jnani, sanshlesh means whenever there is a chance of union, then he feels pleasure. And viyog means whenever there is a chance of detachment from the experiencing that Paramatma, he feels sorrows. In this way, this is the practice behavior of jnani. And thus, such condition as a jnani maintains is unavailable in the life of other persons, other practitioners. This had been stated in the 27th mantra. Now let us see the 28th mantra. Yesham Twantagatam Papam Jananam Punya Karmanam Te Dvandva Moha Nirmukta Bhajante Mam Dridha Vrataha. Let's see what Bhashyakar is explaining in this 28th mantra. येषां तु अनेक जन्मार्जितेन उत्कृष्ट पुण्य संचयेन गुणमयं द्वंद्वेच्छा द्वेष हेतु भूतं मंदोन्मुख्य विरोधे च अनादिकाल प्रवृत्तं पापम अंतगतम क्षीणम. Due to the effect of the punya and the good virtues which he had done in the earlier births, what effect? What happens? That the the sins which he had attained from long births, from past births, they all gets dissolved, they all gets destroyed. And in reality, these sins, these lump amount of sins are actually they are against the attainment of that supreme. In that case, सुकृत तारतम्येन माम शरणम अनौप प्रपद्य गुणमयान मोहाद विनिर्मुक्ताः जरण मरण मोक्षाय प्रकृति वियुक्तात्म स्वरूप दर्शनाय महते च ऐश्वर्याय मत प्राप्ते च दृढ़व्रताः दृढ़ संकल्पा माम एव भजन्ते. When the sins get destroyed, they attain surrender in me and getting freed from moha, getting freed from wrong knowledge, foolish knowledge. Due to the increased or decreased amount of the punya, they are able to attain the way for getting detached from jara and maran. Jara means getting freed from old age, getting freed from the pains of death, and thus moksha prakriti vyukt atma swarupa darshanaya, a status of prakriti vyukt Atma means the Atma which is totally away or freed from the Prakriti. The ability to visualize, to experience that thing. They accept, they get a chance to experience that thing. Mahate Aishwaryaya, they are able to get benefited by the great Aishwarya. Great Aishwarya means, Mahan Aishwarya means the experience of the Paramatma. And jad dridhavrata mat praptaye, in this way, to attain me, to attain the eternal peace, to attain the eternal abode. Cha dridhavrataha radisankalpa mahame bhajante. In this way, they get totally promised, they get totally fixed in that path. Thus, they starts bhajan, they starts prayer for me, they start in the path of salvation. Now, Bhashyakar is making commentary that तत्र तेषां त्रयाणां भगवन्तं भजमानानां ज्ञातव्य विशेषान् उपादेयांश प्रस्तौति. Now Bhashyakar Bhagavan is saying that the other three devotees and what they should do, Bhagavan is now providing you can say forward or preface about that thing, making starting the discussion for the other three. Means other three are, which are they? They are the Arth, they are the Artharthi, and they are the Gyasu. Let's see in the 29th mantra what Bhagavad is saying. Jara Marana Mokshaya Mama Ashritya Yatanti Ye Te Brahma Tad Viduhu Kritsnam Adhyatmam Karma Chakhilam. Bhashyakar is saying Jara Marana Moksha Prakriti Vyuktatma Swarupa Darshanaya Mam Ashritya Ye. To get freed from Jara, old age, to get freed from Maranam, from death, and to attain the experience, the real form of Atma, which is freed from the bondages of the Prakriti. Mam ashritya te tante. What they do is they get surrendered to me and te tad Brahma vidu, and thus they are only able to attain the total knowledge about Brahma. Adhyatmam cha Krishnam vidu. They are able to understand the total essence about the Adhyatma, the spiritual knowledge. Karma cha akhilam vidu. They are able to know the summary, the main knowledge, main definitions about the karma totally. In this way, the importance of surrenderance has been prescribed in 29th mantra, Mama Ashritya. Now let's see what Bhashyakar will be explaining about the 30th mantra. Sadhi bhutadi daivam, Sadhi bhutadi daivam, Mam Sadhi yagyam chaye viduhu, prayana kalepi chamam te vidur yukta chetasaha. Let's see the explanation. Atra ya iti punar nirdeshat purva nirdishtibhya anye adhikarino gyayante. It is now saying about the different kind of upasanas here. Sadhibhutam sadhidevam mam aishwaryarthino ye viduhu ittetat anuvada swarupam api apraptarthatva tad vidhayakam eva. Sadhibhutam sadhidevam. These all had been explained about those persons who wants pleasure, means the arth and the artharthi. They want something from Bhagavan. Those who are, they accept me as Adhibhut and Adhidev, and in this way it had been stated here. Thus, a person is worshipping Bhagavan for something, means he is accepting that Adhibhutam, that Bhagavan is present in that material, and if I will please Bhagavan, the Bhagavan present in the gold will come to me. In this way, if I need cows and buffaloes at my farmhouse, I will pray for Bhagavan, and those Bhagavan that is present in the cow and buffalo, and that cow and buffalo will come to me. This is the sense of the artha and artharthi. Bhashyakar is saying that tata sadhi yagyam ityapi triyanam adhikarinam avisheshena vidhiyate arthasvabhavyat triyanam he nitya naimittik rupa mahayagyaadya anushtanam avarjaniyam. Other than that, sadhi yagya word has been used for the arth, artharthi and jigyasu, all the three, because these three all are performing yagya. And therefore, the Bhagavan is present in Yagya. Yagya, what is Yagya? Yagya is the karmas which had been described in Vedas. Such karmas are known as Yagyas. And therefore, all the three, Artha, Artharthi and Jigyasu, they all need to perform the different Yagyas to please Bhagavan. And when they perform, what happens? Techa prayana kalepi swaprapyanugunam viduhu. They also, when the time of death comes, they are able to accept me as the main aim, main goal to be attained as per their wishes. Techa iti chakarat purve jara marana moksha yatmanacha prayana kalepi vidu iti samuchyante. As it has been stated in the 29th mantra about old age and to get freed from old age and death, similarly here the same thing, that prayana kale means the time of death had been denoted here. Anena jnanena api artha swabhavyat sadhi yagyam mam viduhu prayana kale api swaprapyanugunam mam vidu iti uktam bhavati. And in this way, it is said about the jnanis that they are also related with the yajnas, and therefore sadhi yagya word has been used. The jnanis also perform yajnas, and thus they are also attaining the same thing, attaining the Paramatma at the time of the death, treating me as the main aim of their life. In this way, Om Swasti Srimad Bhagavad Ramanujacharya Virachite Srimad Bhagavad Gita Bhashya Shaptamotsava. In this way, we had completed the English commentary of the 7th chapter as per Bhashyakar Sri Ramanujaswamiji. We will be continuing this episode in the from 8th chapter, and I will request you all to join in our 57th part for the beginning of this 8th chapter. This 8th chapter will be very important, and we will be getting a lot of knowledge in this 8th chapter related to yoga, and that yoga is particularly named as Akshara Brahma Yoga in the 8th chapter. It will be having 28 mantras, and we shall continue, and we shall also, I will request you to please share this video to all the spiritual seekers so that they could also be benefited by the very important knowledge of Gita prevailing in this world. As the present world is full of chaos and disturbances totally around, there are so many wars going on, the injustice is going on, unlawful activities is going on. For that thing, we need a message of law, we need a message of justice, we need a message of actions, so that everything should be disciplined, and may Lord provide love and light to the every being present in this world. Thanking you. Jai Shriman Narayan.